Atman Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining this session on debt clearing and prosperity healing. Let's begin with the invocation and then we'll see how it unfolds. So center yourself. Be aware of your heart. And be aware of your breath as well. See it rising and falling. Be aware of your beautiful, beautiful heart. Say, I love you to the heart, your heart. To my dearest, dearest heart. I love you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always loving me, accepting me, embracing me, just the way I am. Feel your heart responding back. Be aware of the presence of your teacher, your guru, or the supreme, or whosoever you follow. Be aware of the beautiful presence in your heart. That is where they live. And be super grateful to them for holding you every time, for walking beside you, for lighting up your path and protecting you. Be grateful to them for all the love that they provide you, the unconditional love in true sense. Be grateful to them. And be aware of your love for them. How much do you love them? Let this love get alchemized, radiating out from your heart, exploding as pinkish golden light. Connecting to all the hearts in this group, on this planet, connecting to the beautiful heart of our Mother Earth, beyond connecting to the heart of Solar Brahman, and the entire creation. And as this love travels, all that it touches, anything and everything, is getting healed. Feel the connection and oneness and the presence of the Supreme in this beautiful connection. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you, thank you, thank you for your priceless blessings, for your grace, mercy, and compassion. Happily accept the grace. Be grateful. To the Solar Brahman, to all the great beings of love, light, and wisdom, to all the great ones who have walked before us, to our solar angel, to our high self. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your priceless blessings, for your grace, mercy, and compassion, for divine light, divine love, divine guidance, for divine help and protection. Thank you for this opportunity to know about ourselves, to work on ourselves, and to heal ourselves through awareness and transform ourselves through this healing. As we will, so be it. Thank you for blessing us with the strength to shine our lights in all ways possibles and share it with anyone and everyone in all ways possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining. And as always, are you ready to unlearn? You're not here to learn. Are you ready to unlearn?
Yes.
There you go. Cool. This is all about learning. Okay. So the pattern of this healing or this 30 minutes is going to be 10 minutes is going to be talk and 20 minutes is going to be the healing related to debt. Now, debt and prosperity both. Okay. The question is, we're going to move from debt to freedom. And the main thing is, why do good people fall into debt? But first, let's understand what is debt. What is debt? When you hear the word debt, what rings in your mind? Money?
उधार जो
Yes.
चुकाना है.
Udhar jo chukana. Thank you for that. That is brilliant. What else?
Borrowing something from someone.
Borrowing something from someone. That is the process. Yes. What you get in return. Yes. Borrowing something from someone. Yes, yes, yes. Is that only financial?
No, it can
No,
also
not
be karmic and spiritual.
Okay,
can be
karmic and spiritual. Okay. Okay. So that is not only financial problem. Okay. It is your energetic, emotional, psychological, and spiritual imbalance that appears in various ways, mostly financially. Okay. It is the absence of alignment. Karma is also caused because of the absence of that alignment. Karma is cause and effect. There was a cause because of which there was an effect. And you're reaping the fruit of that effect. Right? We are not here to clear the debt, but to understand that. As you understand it, it'll get clear. Because if you only try to remove debt without understanding why it was created in the first place, then you can clear maybe one layer and create another. So the purpose of this entire series is not just healing, it is awareness, it is understanding and transformation, right? We are not only going to talk about how do I get out of the debt, but we are going to ask that why do I keep creating it? Right? Right? It is about understanding the consciousness, upgrading your consciousness. Because when the consciousness changes is when your life begins to change. Right? Again, question, why do good people fall into debt? Isn't that true?
Because
is
they
true.
keep on lending, they have a good heart, so they keep on lending.
Yeah, yeah. They are not necessarily careless people. They're not irresponsible people. Most of them are sincere, hardworking, kind, trying their best, and yet somehow end up with debt. Financial, emotional, energetic, time debt, commitment debt, relationship debt, identity debt, happiness debt. All of them. Because most of these people have not taken debt for themselves, they have taken it for others, people they love for. Right? How many of you here who've taken a financial debt for others?
I mean,
Had it just been, yeah, family, yeah. Had it been just you, you would have been happily living in whatever you have, but you take debt for others. Right? Let's understand what is debt consciousness to understand it better. Again, what is debt? Generally, it is owing money. That is one form of debt, but it is not the complete meaning. Okay. Today we are just setting the ground. Okay. Debt begins much before the money. Money is the visible form of debt. Debt begins when we start taking from life more than our consciousness can currently believe it can create, more than your consciousness currently can create. Example, some people borrow money, some people borrow confidence, happiness, identity, how you look at others. Oh, that person is confident, let me also become confident. It is a kind of inspiration and yet borrowing, okay? You try to become like somebody like that, okay? So there is borrowing of love, there is borrowing of approval, respect, time, energy, courage, peace, everything. Until it becomes a pattern. You borrow it because you cannot create it yourself. Whatever is happening in the business is outcome of your itself, okay? Again, financial is the consequence, okay? You go into the pattern of borrowing because you're not able to create. How do we borrow courage? When you're doing something for others, you do it for others. It is not your own thing. Okay, one is out of love, you get the courage, but most of time you're like, okay, this person is also doing, let me also try. And then borrowing becomes pattern. And trust me, wallet is the last place where your debt shows. The first place is your consciousness, right? Are you with me? Any question? You guys are blank. Some of you are
Rashi,
the names.
how would we know that we are borrowing this kind of debt?
I'll come to that. I'll come to that. That definitely is part of the question. Okay?
Yes.
Part of the thing. Okay? When you depend on someone outside to generate uh, something that must be generated within. For example, you borrow money to sustain life. You live on credit cards. You take loans for status. You buy things to impress others. Uh, depending on future income to justify present spending. You borrow to avoid changing habits. I'm borrowing because of the necessity or because of the consciousness. There's a difference in the two. I know somebody who used to live on credit card. Like she used to, I was amazed. I learned, sometimes you learn through people. So she used to live on credit card, spend lavishly, and then she would take loan to pay the credit card, and then again a loan on the credit card to pay the loan, and so on, so forth. I was like, oh my God, how much energy are you wasting just to even remember that? But then the person was not able to change the habit of spending, and she would borrow to live a life like that because that is what made her happy, to be looked in a certain way. So are you borrowing out of necessity or consciousness? That is the financial. Emotional. When you depend on somebody else to make you happy, when you expect others to validate you, when you feel worthy only when you're appreciated, you depend on praise to feel good. You feel empty when people don't respond. When you start borrowing emotional security from relationships, I feel good only if people like me. You're borrowing self-worth. Just an example. How do you borrow love? Looking for love outside because you don't love yourself. You're constantly looking for reassurance from your partner. You are scared of being alone. You stay in unhealthy relationships because of emotional dependence. You seek affection to fill your inner emptiness. You're borrowing love, borrowing of approval. Instead of asking, what do I think? You ask, what will people think? You're buying because society expects it. You do things because society expects it. Career decision based on others. Fear of criticism, living for applause. Identity. How do you borrow the identity? You become that. I am my job. I am my designation. I am my followers. I am my income, my relationship, everything. And when all that is gone, your identity collapses with it. So you have borrowed your identity. How do you borrow confidence? I can only do it if somebody supports me. I need encouragement first. You don't believe in yourself. So those are the things. Whatever you can't create inside is, yes, सबसे बड़ा रोग लोग क्या कहेंगे? क्या कहेंगे लोग? Absolutely, absolutely. We live so much for people. And whereas you have to go alone. Nobody's going with you. Not even your own parents, your siblings, your kids, your husband, your whatever. Right? So confidence is I need certification before believing in myself. I need to do this certification. I need to do that. I need somebody to tell I'm good. Right? Time. How do you borrow time? Happens every single day. I'll sleep later. I'll rest later. I'll take care of my health after the project. You're borrowing from the future. Energy. How do you borrow energy? Overworking, ignoring rest, running on caffeine, ignoring your emotional exhaustion, or the tea in India, running on tea. एक कप चाय पिला दो, गाड़ी चल जाएगी, right? Right? So that is what ignoring emotional exhaustion, giving beyond capacity, over giving. Eventually, energy is going to demand repayment. How do you borrow commitment? Saying yes to everyone, taking on responsibilities you cannot fulfill, over promising, trying to save everyone. Eventually, you owe time and energy. Last but not the least, how do you borrow happiness? I will be happy when I get promoted, I get married, I buy a house, I earn so and so, I retire. Again, you're borrowing from the future. Same way you borrow peace. I'll relax after this. I'll meditate once life settles. I'll enjoy everything once everything is perfect. You're borrowing peace. And your real peace is going in pieces or getting postponed. Right? Then you borrow respect. Status symbol, luxury purchases, need to prove yourself. Courage, waiting for motivation, waiting for perfect time. Like that. Decision, asking 10 people before making one decision. Always needing somebody else's opinion. Fear of trusting yourself. You're borrowing certainty from others. Spiritual borrowing. My guru will fix this and I will not move my whatever. Waiting for healing to change life when you're not ready to change your patterns. Waiting for miracles without actions. Depending entirely on the rituals, expecting the universe to do the work for you when you're not doing anything. You're borrowing spiritual responsibility. In business, how do you borrow? Energetically. We're talking all energetic here, okay? When you're copying your competitors, you're not creating your authenticity. When you follow the trends blindly without having evaluated it, building somebody else's vision, seeking external validation before launching something, borrowing strategy instead of creating one. Well, that person is doing it, mine will also run on that. So borrowing is usually the external world to go generate what your inner consciousness has forgotten how to create. You're not the creator anymore. Let me give you an example. If you're producing your own vegetable, will you go and buy from outside? Yes or no? Something, nothing. Whatever you have with yourself, you'll never go out and buy. Right? So if you can create your own things, you will not go and buy or borrow. And the thing is to create, that is the authentic self. And you all have the power to create. What stops is our own self, right? So the greatest debt is not financial. It is forgetting that the source you seek outside is already existing within you. Do you understand? Or is it too much? Yes. So that is what it is. You have to go beyond this, right? Like I said, that is energetic, emotional, psychological, and spiritual. It means somewhere within us, the consciousness is saying, I cannot create this from within, so I must borrow from outside. I do not feel enough from inside, so I need to borrow from outside. I do not feel loved inside, so I must borrow from others. I do not feel confident, so I need to borrow from validation, and so on and so forth. And then slowly, financial debt also comes because the outer mirror, your inner consciousness, when your inner consciousness is constantly saying, I don't have enough, I am not enough, I cannot create enough, I need something outside to feel safe, then the life begins to reflect that pattern. Debt is really just the mathematical or number problems. Of course, numbers matter. Planning matters, earning matters, saving matters, repayment matters, every of it matters. But if you do not look at your consciousness, the pattern is going to repeat. You clear one loan, you're into another. From one to another, you're just hopping. One pressure is solved, another begins. One emergency goes, another comes. Because the root is still there. So, in short, that is the that consciousness is the belief that I need to borrow from outside what I have forgotten how to generate within. And how does it show up? Spending to feel worthy, borrowing to feel secure, overgiving, saying yes when you mean no, committing more than what you can handle, taking emotional responsibility of others, trying to fix others, depending on others for your identity, postponing your responsibilities because it feels too heavy. That is why good people fall into debt, not because they're bad, because somewhere they carry fear, lack, guilt, responsibility, pressure, compassion, and emotional emptiness in abundance. So that is not the outer language, it is the imbalance within you. You're out of tune. You remember when a radio goes out of tune, what happens? That is static thing. So ask yourself, are you musical or static? Yes. And why are we talking about this? We are not shaming ourselves, please. We are not judging, we are not blaming, we are not shaming. We don't do that here. This is about watching yourself with truth. That only you will be able to heal, because understanding is the first healing. When you understand why something is happening, you stop fighting only the symptom. You begin to heal the cause. Yes? Are you with me?
Yes.
Shall we reflect? Reflect on ourselves. When you reflect on yourself, you're creating an act of self-love. Yes? Close your eyes. Let's reflect. Okay, be honest with yourself. Nobody's watching. It is just you and nobody's judging you. We all are in the same boat. Close your eyes and bring your awareness within into your heart. And ask yourself, what am I borrowing in my life besides money? Am I borrowing approval? Am I borrowing love? Am I borrowing confidence? Am I borrowing identity? Am I borrowing happiness? Peace? Time? Energy? Courage? Again, just observe. Don't fix, don't analyze. Just watch yourself. Take your time. Where am I depending on something outside because I've forgotten my inner source? Take your time. As from here, we go into healing. Observe yourself. We're going to chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times. You can chant with me silently or just here. We start with the invocation and then chanting. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the great beings, we humbly ask for this healing to gently clear our debt consciousness through our awareness from our energy field, emotional body, mental body, our subconscious mind, our ancestral patterns, and our karmic layers. May all the healing happen in alignment with the divine will. May this healing benefit us, our families, our homes, our work, our livelihood, and all beings connected to us and the entire world. So be it. Thank you for all the protection, God, at all levels. So be it. Let's chant. Be aware of your heart. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Padme Hum. Raise your hands at the chest level. Allow this love to flow through you, the love that you created, and share it with the entire planet, all the hearts on this planet. Say, I happily allow this love to flow through me and to heal people where they need it. I allow God's love to flow through me and to heal people where they need it. So be it. Put your hands down. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of everybody's hearts in this group. And say, from my heart to your heart, I send you love. Let the hearts connect and create a beautiful ball of divine light and love. See yourself in this ball. Your family, your home, your work, all people associated with your work, your livelihood, your bank accounts, your loans, responsibilities, commitments, financial decisions, and all areas connected to debt and prosperity across your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual life. Everything is in this ball, including you. Be aware of your heart. And be aware of the heart of God, which is anywhere and everywhere. And a beautiful golden light flowing through that heart of God. This is divine love, light, and will. It is gentle yet powerful, yet intelligent. As this light begins to descend into this ball, it is filling the entire space or of all the beings in this group. Their aura, their mind, their heart, their entire being, filling in all the spaces, all that is inside this ball. As this beautiful energy begins to scan every layer where death consciousness has been created, allow this divine light of love, light, and will to gently remove any fear of not having enough, all the known and unknown beliefs of I cannot create, any lack of consciousness, any fear, any scarcity consciousness, deep-rooted helplessness, poverty consciousness, victim consciousness, all the energy of shame, guilt, shame around debt, guilt around money, guilt around asking, receiving, any kind of emotional dependence, financial anxiety, all the fears of things going wrong, ancestral poverty patterns, family debt patterns, the patterns of borrowing from future in any ways that we do, patterns of overcommitting, all the deep-rooted patterns of taking more responsibility than needed, patterns of using money to fill emotional emptiness, and whatever that we are not aware of. Is being completely extracted from the entire aura and being transmuted into love, light, and peace. Because with my dearest God, all is possible. In name of God, in name of my teachers, so be it, and so it is. It is being extracted from entire being, your entire being, this entire ball. So be it. Now. Transmuting all debt-related fear, lack, guilt, shame, pressure, all is being transmuted. All stress, comparison, anxiety, emotional heaviness, all is being transmuted now. All the patterns, deep-rooted patterns, are completely transmuted by this beautiful divine light. So be it. All the deep-rooted memories of lack, all the deep-rooted fears sitting in childhood, deep-rooted family insecurities, moments of helplessness, all the tendencies and moments of borrowing emotionally and financially, all are being completely extracted, transformed and transmuted into love, light, peace, and harmony. So be it. In the name of God, in the name of my teacher, so be it, and so it is. All that is hidden in the ancestral lineage, patterns of debt, poverty, financial struggle, survival tendencies, sacrifice, over-responsibility, scarcity, all are being completely released, extracted, transformed, and transmuted into higher energies of love, light, peace, and harmony. Especially the harmony. All the old debts, old agreements, contracts, unhealthy obligations, energetic give and take and imbalances, patterns of taking or giving from fear. May they all be brought into divine balance. So be it, because with my dearest God, all is possible. So be it. So be it. As the love of God maintains a beautiful balance within your entire being, so be it. And as the divine will enters the system, it strengthens the inner creator within you, within all the beings in this world, restoring courage, responsibility, strength to face life with dignity, with clarity, restoring power to create value, restoring the tendency to believe in yourself, to love yourself. As love is now filling all the empty spaces, light is filling every unclear space. And will is filling every weak space, replacing all the dead consciousness with inner abundance. So be it, with self-trust, with clarity, with deep, deep responsibility, courage, wisdom, dignity, peace, faith, and lots of prosperity consciousness, abundance consciousness. So be it, in the name of God, in the name of my teachers, so be it, and so it is. Because with my dearest, dearest God, all is possible. All you need to do is ask. So be it. So be it. If there's anything specific you want to release now, do so. Take a moment. Release, release. Now, now, now. Feel your energy body becoming calmer, your heart becoming lighter, and mind becoming clearer. You're not helpless or a borrower anymore. You are a creator. And you create value. Not can, you will, and you are creating value. You create clarity, better choices, better discernment, and a beautiful new relationship with money. You create from within. So be it. As love, light, and power of God anchor within your heart, radiating outwards. So be it. Creating a pillar of light. Allow this beautiful golden light to bless your family, your home, your work. As it touches anything and everything, is being lit with it beautifully, with clarity. Bless your financial decisions, your bank accounts, your responsibilities, and your future generations. As you're blessed with wisdom, as all the unhealthy debt patterns have been transformed into wisdom. All fear has been transmuted into courage. All shame has been transmuted into dignity. All lack has been transmuted into inner abundance, the infinite abundance. So be it, and so it is. And all helplessness has been transformed into creative power. You are the source of infinite creative power. So be it. So be it. Because with my dearest God, all is possible. So be it. In the name of God, in the name of my teacher, so be it. Stay in silence and receive. So receive happily, with gratitude, without doubt. So be it. Happily receive the grace. And silently repeat after me. Repeat with your will. Get will coming from your heart. A knowingness. I am a creator. I am a creator. I am a creator, and I know this. I'm learning to generate from within. I have released all scarcity, and I embrace possibility. I trust my ability to create value. As the Supreme and my teacher guides my prosperity. As I move from death and poverty consciousness into abundance consciousness. Let each and every cell in your body feel this. So weird. Feel the blessings flowing into your entire being, into each and every cell of your body, each and every particle of your subtle bodies, into your home and every place. This entire ball is being filled with certainty. So be it, with knowingness. So be it. As we close, to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you, thank you, thank you for your priceless blessings, for your grace, mercy, and compassion, for divine light, divine love, divine guidance, for divine health and protection, and for abundance and prosperity in all areas of life. To the soul of Parabrahman and to all the great beings of love, light, and wisdom, to all the great ones, to the brotherhood, to ninefold angelic hierarchy, to us, all angel, to our high self. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your priceless blessings, your unconditional love and grace. Thank you for this deep, deep healing. We ask for this healing to integrate within our entire beings gently and permanently. May the awareness continue within us, dissolving what needs to be dissolved layer by layer as we move from fear to freedom, from lack to creation. So be it. Be still. Receive the blessings. Be in the stillness. Gently move your body. Come back, move your body. And observe where you are, what you are. Just observe yourself. Be quiet, be quiet. I'll give you guys a homework also. You have to be aware of something in the coming week. Observe every time your mind says, I don't have enough. Don't fight it, don't judge it, don't correct it, don't force positivity on it. Just observe it. And that awareness will bring transformation. And tell yourself that I see this pattern and I'm willing to understand it. Just that. That's it. Okay? Just observe, just recognize that. Nothing else. That itself is healing. Yes? This was the first session, so a little longer. Going forward, it'll be one topic and we'll go deeper into it and clear that. Yes? I'll see you guys next week. And we'll share the recording as well soon. And You can share the recording with others or ask others to join here. We'll share the link. Yes. Namaste, everybody, and thank you for joining. We all did it together, so thank you for your presence. God bless you. Have a super blessed weekend. See you guys next week. Namaste.